When I came home to recover, I made a promise to myself and to the people that I lost that I was going to make something beautiful out of this and make my life mean something. And that's the reason why I walked away from my life that day.
Christine Smith was living in New York City on September 11th, 2001. She had been living and working there for 8 years, moving there in 1993 when she was just 23 years old.
I was a karate instructor, worked on Wall Street, and an actress as well.
Just 3 days after the Twin Towers finally stopped burning, which wasn't until December of 2001, Christine packed her bags, quit her job on Wall Street, and moved back to the Midwest.
I can't believe it's been 20 years. Thank God it's 20 years, but at the same time, you never forget.
Now, 20 years later, Christine lives in Washington, D.C., while working with the federal government. She also runs her organization, Khazana, which means treasure in 7 different languages.
I came into federal government partially because, it's a way to affect systemic change instead of, reactive, it's proactive.
Christine was living in Pakistan in 2013 and 2014, working for the government when she thought of the vision behind her organization.
I had fallen in love with the art of the women in Pakistan, the beautiful rugs, the scarves, all of the different textiles, and then, of course, paintings and such, antiques.
She gained attention from friends and family on Facebook after posting pictures of the Pakistani art. She eventually began selling the art pieces, giving the profit back to the women of Pakistan.
If you take care of them, they're really amazing pieces of art. So also conversation pieces, because I know the stories of where they came from and what the tribes are that made them, and the women's stories about how they came into my hands, and also the region where they're from.
Her organization has a very simple goal.
Empower women, save the world. That's as simple as it gets.
Most recently, Christine published a book filled with Pakistan recipes and the stories behind the women who cook them.
One of the things that I wanted to do through this cookbook was not only share the recipes, but also tell the story of what I experienced with the Afghan and Pakistani people.